Taurus, this week, are you giving too much and getting too little in return? Oh, what a question, Taurus. And followed by a little bit of heartache is still stinging, but your hard work is building something powerful. Will you keep pouring energy into the wrong places, or finally invest in yourself? Taurus, what am I talking about this week? Let's take a look and see which cards you have. Your first card out is the Six of Pentacles. What a wonderful card, because yes, ultimately it is about your money. However, you know, I don't split everything out. I like to do general readings. And this card is all about inheriting. But inheriting what? Well, there's that wonderful saying in the Bible. I know, let's get a bit spiritual at the moment, that the meek shall inherit the earth. However, I don't want you to be meek, because that's sort of like allowing anything to happen. It's just kind of standing there. And traditionally here, on inheritance, we have to have somebody die, and then we're probably a bit meek in our disposition, aren't we, for us to inherit their stuff. But let's have a look at the proper word, inherit. It means allowing everything to come towards you, allowing new things to come towards you, because Taurus, we're in this great bit of change at the moment, and it has been quite brutal. Even I haven't escaped from its clutches of change, but I can only tell you, I'm out the other side, and life's much better as a result of it. And ultimately, Taurus, this is about you allowing life to come to you, allowing you to inherit the good things. And that means you've got to get rid of your defense mechanism and allow things to touch you, allow things to come towards you in the way that you need them to do, and allow everything to start showing the way forward. And I saw a wonderful thing the other day when I was watching a YouTube video by Tony Robbins, and, you know, don't push yourself towards the future. Allow the future to pull you towards it. In other words, it's got those invisible threads, and it says, these are the right ways for us to go forward. But if you're pushing all the time, trying to force the square peg in the round hole, it's just not going to happen. But if you've got all the right ideas, and you've got all the right plans, and you've got all the right concepts, and you've laid them out, and your passion is behind all of those aspects, then the universe will say, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing you towards everything that you need on your path. And some of those things may not be what you've anticipated, because the universe does work in the most strange way. What we think we need from the universe and actually what the universe gives us are, by and large, two different things. But anyway, let's have a look at your next card. And your next card is the Three of Swords. And as you can see, she has her heart on her cheek, and what you've been through of late, working through your emotions, not necessarily an emotional breakup, but it could have been. Wherever your emotions have been out there on the washing line for you to see, basically, for you to go, okay, that one will do, that one won't do. What is it that you've had to work through in your dynamic? What is it that you've had to understand from your past? Obviously, where have you had to make some big emotional changes, Taurus? Because ultimately, again, within being able to inherit something along your path, we have to say goodbye to certain things. And yes, that does hurt. It does sting. Heartache stings, because we have to admit to ourselves that perhaps we can't continue in the way that we have been. And we have to switch ourselves up in how we do it. And here, Three Swords here, three new directions, three new ideas. And it's like, don't stick those swords in your head. Stick them outwards, because if we're sticking them in our heads, we're worrying, we can't get the right idea, we can't understand anything. But if we stick them outwards and go, okay, I know actually what I want to do and how I want to do it. Yeah, I'll get over my pain from the past. I did a video this week that's out on YouTube about looking into the future, and it's about the windscreen on our car. That our windscreen on our car is huge, because the rear view mirror, when we're driving our car, is kind of tiny. So why do we keep looking in the rear view mirror all the time? Because it's very little. We can only see little things of the past, but we need to look into the future of the front windscreen, driving along the road to the direction that we want to go in. That means leave the heartache in the rear view mirror, back in the past. And now it's time to move forward. Use these swords as direction. Use these swords as clarity. Use these swords as understanding exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. Because once we get comprehension and understanding, we get direction from the swords, which gives us the new paths. Ooh, Taurus, you're going to have to pop me a comment and let me know what I'm talking about, because there's a wonderful new direction coming up for you. Let's see what's happening next. And your last card is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is saying, now you know which direction you're going in, but you can't just stop there, can you? Because here he's learning something new. He's learning all his skill sets that he needs to put in all the hard work to make something happen. And, you know, when we make fundamental changes in our life, you can't just go, okay, I'm making a change. Sorry, you making a change. What are you doing? So how are you going to do that? What is your plan? You can't just sit there and making a change. I've understood the past. That's it. You can't just draw the line in the sand. You just can't do it. You draw the line in the sand, but then you have the list of the actions that you need to execute to get that ball rolling, to take that first step, to take the second, the third. And by the time you've got to the 10th step, it's already in your unconscious mind as to what you're doing, where you're going, and how you're going. This week, Taurus, what a monumental week for you. We've got Mars shifting out of Cancer on the 23rd, so in a few days' time. And the starting gun to our future is going to be fired. And you better be ready. Get those plans in place. Get everything starting to happen. Get those cogs oiled, because you're going to have everything in place. There's no going back. There's an awful lot of going forward this week. Taurus, pop me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Please like and subscribe to my channel, especially on YouTube. Really appreciate it. And catch up on all my other videos on YouTube as well. There's loads there. And I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.